Thanks for watching. This video is about the 7 positions of the second register. If you haven't watched the video about the 7 positions of the first register, I recommend that you go back and watch that video before proceeding to this one. Let's start with a review. The 7 positions of the trumpet are 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. The 7 positions of the trombone are 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. If you can remember from the first video, we talked about the notes that correspond with the 7 positions of the first register. Now, we're going to talk about the 7 positions and the notes that correspond when we're playing in the second register. Let's start with the trumpet. The 7 positions and the notes that correspond in the second register. First position is G. Second position, G flat. Third position, F. Fourth position, E. Fifth position, E flat. Sixth position, D. Seventh position, D flat. Now let's talk about the notes of the second register on the trombone. First position is F. Second position is E. Third position, E flat. Fourth position is D. Fifth position is D flat. Sixth position is C. Seventh position is B natural. Now let's hear what those notes sound like. Let's start with the trumpet. Now, in the first register, if you remember, that's the lowest register of your horn. The second register is the register right above that. So the first register is here, and the second register starts here. That first note was G, so let's go from there down through the 7 positions. Now let's hear the notes on the trombone. Now let's talk about practicing. When we're practicing these 7 positions of the second register, we want to use the same method that we use to practice the 7 positions of the first register. So we're going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back up from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we want to do this for about 10 to 15 minutes just to start creating a muscle memory between your fingers and the sound that comes out of your horn and your mind while you're saying the notes in your head. If you remember from the first video, when we're playing the notes, what we also want to do is be saying the note that we're playing in your mind, though. Don't say it out loud because you can't do that. All right, so as I'm playing like first position, I'll be thinking G. When I play second position, G flat. Third position, F. So I'm just saying that in my head as I'm going down. And your exercise should sound like this. So have fun with this. Make sure that you remember music is supposed to be fun. So when you're practicing, it might not sound as good as you think it should sound, but the truth is that if you sound good when you're practicing, then it's time to move on to something else that's a little more difficult and more challenging. So you really shouldn't sound good if you're practicing. With that said, happy practicing and see you in the next video.